It's been a long time since we've been talking about you possibly getting a lightweight title shot, but now the week is here. I'm wondering, what are the emotions now that you're less than a week away from challenging for your first UFC title?
Honestly, I'm so excited because all my life I'm waiting for that moment, and now I'm very close and I'm ready.
I'm curious if you still consider Charles the lightweight champion, the reigning one, even though he was stripped of his title. We've talked to a lot of lightweights since then, and they still view Charles as the champion, even though he doesn't have the belt.
He's a champion, but he have to show all fighters good example because he have to be professional, and I hope he gonna make weight that time.
And we saw the clip of you entering the hotel and walking past him when he was sitting in the lounge. Have you had any interactions with him or his team at the hotel?
No, honestly, I don't saw him because all this team have white hair. That's why I don't know who is a Charles.
And then looking at his style of fighting, it seems a lot of his submission wins have been defensive, where his opponents have shot in for a takedown or they've made a mistake and he's capitalized. I'm curious how you would break down his grappling and his defensive grappling compared to past opponents.
This is my goal, finish him in the ground because I have to show all people my grappling level.
And how would you compare your striking to his? He's obviously been, he clipped Gaethje and he's clipped Poirier and stuff, but he's obviously known as a grappler.
This is MMA fight. We're gonna beginning from the stand-up and I'm gonna check his skills there, All my opponents, they good, like, for example, like Drew Dober or all of these guys. If I'm gonna stay with them, they can make me some trouble, but I just have to do where I good, where like close the distance, hold them, take them down, If I let him work, he gonna do many stuff.
Then finally, what do you make of Alex Volkanovski weighing in as a backup? Even your coach Javier said that he would want you to fight him next, even if you do win against Charles.
Honestly, I meet Volkanovski in the downstairs. He's a short guy. I ask him, hey, why you need this? He's a cut weight right now. But if I beat Volkanovski, people gonna say, but people always talk some. But I want to fight for the Charles, and I hope he's gonna make weight. But doesn't matter, because this camp I training so hard, doesn't matter who is gonna be there. But Saturday night I need someone.
Islam, what do you think about Charles leading into this fight? Sometimes he seems a little bit angry that he's fighting you and a bit emotional. Do you think that he's annoyed that he's fighting you this Saturday?
I just have to respect his skills, striking, grappling, and I don't think about his emotional. I just focus on me, I just have to cut weight and be ready every way,
Do you believe outside of yourself he's the best lightweight, or do you see other people like Benil or Gamrot as potentially the best in the world?
Right now he's a champion. Right now he's a best lightweight. I don't think he's best. Right now I know this is my moment, and I believe even right now I'm best lightweight in the world.
Islam, you are the least hit fighter in UFC history. You only absorb about 0.89 strikes a minute. Do you think people don't give you enough respect for your defense?
I think now they have to give respect because I want to, after the MMA professional career, good life. That's why I choose the good way, when I fight.
Yeah, is that something you're aware of in there? Like you're not wanting to take damage, or do you think
because
it's just
nobody can stop my wrestling? That's why.
Do you think we're going to see that pretty early on in this fight with Charles? How dominant your wrestling is?
I'm gonna do my job, I'm gonna do same things always. Take them down, hold them, make them tired, and finish them.
And there's been a lot of strong comments from your camp this week and the weeks leading up from Javier, from Habib, Charles's team says it's putting too much pressure on you going into this fight. Are you feeling some of the pressure of these expectations and all the talk to hype you up?
No, my team don't have pressure. I don't have pressure. I think his team have some pressure because he have a big team. I have a big team, and already we beat 2 guys from his team. Islam Mamedov fight with some of guys from his team, and Tagir Ulanbekov beat some of from his team. And Saturday night it's gonna be 3-0.
And you got asked about Volkanovski. Dana White said that he's going to fight the winner of this, and there's an event in Perth in February in Australia. Would you be interested in fighting Alex there? What are you looking at for like the timeline? Because I know there's Ramadan coming up. Like, when do you think you're going to fight again after this?
It's gonna be before Ramadan. Yeah, this is gonna be a good fight. No, but always when the champion from other division they fight with other champion, it's big fight and very interesting fight for the all fans.
So you wouldn't mind going to Australia to fight Alex there?
Why not? Yes, I went to Australia one time. We can go again.
Thank you.
Islam. Assalamu alaikum.
Like
Islam, do you feel Charles is the biggest challenge in this division for you? And if you don't think it's him, who do you think it is?
Biggest challenge, you know, we have many guys right now, like young generation, who have good skills in the top 10. Like, for example, Gamrot, Binil, and Fiziev. We have many tough and top guys.
And I know you got married last year, and after listening to your podcast with Megan Levy, I learned that you have a 9-month-old daughter now as well.
Now it's 10.
Oh, 10 months now, sorry.
2 days ago.
I want to know how much of a difference these two things, so getting married, having a daughter, how much has that had an impact on you as a person and also as a fighter?
Nothing changed, but I just want to, after the fight, next day go to the home because I don't see my family a couple months.
And is your aim, if you beat Charles and become the champion, is it to equal Khabib's defenses, or would you want to go one over him and beat the number?
Again?
If you win the title, would you want to equal Khabib's title defenses, or do you want to do better and more title defenses than Khabib? What's your aim?
I want to do more title defense and jump to the other division.
And just finally, I've seen a lot of videos of you guys playing football as well. So I just wanted to know, are you guys more competitive when it comes to playing football or more competitive when it comes to MMA?
With Khabib?
All of you guys, you and Khabib.
We always play some basketball and soccer, but Khabib know more about soccer, but he's a not good player. Right now he's so heavy and my team always beat him.
So you're a better footballer than Khabib then, yeah?
Of course.
Thank you very much.
Islam right here.
Islam.
Right next to you. Sorry. You and your team or friends, and most of you guys grew up together in the same roof with the same coach. Do you feel like that's the continue of the legacy, of the great legacy of your team?
Yes, we already have one belt in the UFC. Now it's Khabib, my head coach, and Saturday night it's gonna be first UFC champion for his legacy.
Makhachev